Okay, we're live. I'll check that I'm on. Hunter x Hunter chapter 450 dropped 3-4 hours ago. The scan translation. The official translation comes out Monday morning, Sunday night. Monday morning Japan time, Sunday night American time. So the the Raws, well, I mean the fans translation from TCB is out. Um, I'll just wait for a couple of people come in. The chapter is linked in the description. I've heard this is a pretty hectic chapter. I've heard there's some reveals in this chapter, so this could be one of the best chapters of the just of the return so far. So very excited. What I've been told is that he's back. He's active now. So and what could that mean? I think it's pretty safe to ascertain that he's back, he's active now. Probably Hisoka or Corolla. Like, it's just probably one of those two when it comes down to it. Based on this first image, like here, I really think that it is Hisoka based on that, his nose and facial structure. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to get into it. People come in. I'm excited to read this and document it, and hopefully, maybe get a half decent good reaction. That'd be pretty sweet. So, okay, so the chapter is no title. Okay, hit me. A daring play this person is. Hit me. Oh, it's not. I thought it was Hisoka's nose, but it looks like no. Isn't poker played with 5 cards? The old man says in SQX, their model decks are used. This is XQ3. You can stack the same cards with your bet exponentially, increasing with each hit. So getting into the poker tables. Okay, interesting. For anyone who joins, apparently this chapter is going to be pretty massive. I've only heard he's back, he's active. So I think Hisoka Corolla, one of them, is in this chapter. Pretty certain on that. That's why it's commonly referred to as GTH, go to heaven for better or worse. You'll find yourself ascending. Call. So they're playing poker. And Togashi's comment this week, I'm always listening to Furuhata Ninzaburo by SMAP when working because I like to think they're calling my name. Okay, I think that's something. I'll have to look that up later. And yep, he's back. He's back. The man is back. He's back. Just casually playing poker. Casually the dealer. Amidst the succession while he plays a solo game. Yeah, I shouldn't have doubted myself. I mean, his nose is just... So my friend told me he's back, he's active. That's all my friend told me. But yeah, the nose and the grin gives it away 100%. That is fucking great. Perfect vanilla, just like Hisoka. 777s. My heart remained tame and unmoving when I heard about the assault on the ants. Okay. They were just ants after all. Sure. I mean, same with all those rumblings around here. I instantly cooled off when I found out it was ability powered by an Nen beast awakened in a ritual. I'm vanilla group play or animal kinks do nothing for me. Okay, you're a vanilla. That's fine. All I want is to ravage a partner one-on-one. I mean, don't we all? Like, we don't need multiple partners, just one, you know. Hisoka's got Machi, that's all he needs. And just killing everyone in the way is fine. It's sad, but oh well. I don't mind playing with myself. Well, Hisoka, you can't do that because it's no nut November. So get your fucking act together. So he's walking here. He sees someone looking around. Is that Nobunaga? No. Oh, it is potentially running into him in the casino, VIP section. What are the odds? Wait a minute. Don't tell me another fake. You want me to transform into Hisoka? Yes. Okay, here they are. Shit, Crowley's in here as well. So they're both in this chapter. Roam around places the Mafia frequent. It's a free ticket to a fancy room. And Bonolenov goes, how come? Crowley replies, in order to maintain the balance, they see Hisoka and us as wild cards. So letting us roam around their territory affects their rep, but officially taking a side could cause a conflict that would disrupt the Kakin Mafia's balance. The solution is to monitor Hisoka and draw him away from us. It's easier than controlling an entire group's movements. I see. If the Mafia believes they're isolated Hisoka somewhere, then they no longer have to worry about us wandering around looking for him. That way, the Mafia can save face while we search for the real Hisoka. So they gotta find Hisoka. Hisoka's got copies of himself, obviously to protect himself. That said, they might extend an invitation to a floor master like Hisoka for promotion. Okay, so maybe Bonolenov's going to die in this chapter. And then Hisoka, he's in the hallways. It's likely Hisoka has met a prince and secured himself a tier 1 VIP spot. So if the Mafia invites you up, be careful not to run into him. Okay, so Bonolenov making copies of Hisoka. Boss was right. But the fact that he didn't bring this up at our meeting tells me he's planning on handling this himself. Okay, so Bonolenov having a bit of a dance. If you see Hisoka, turn into someone else and wait for me. I'll decide whether to fight him or not. Okay? Don't need to tell me twice. Our powers are bad match up. Yeah, you get fucking owned. I'm a sitting duck for his gum whilst transforming, and then zoop, Bonolenov goes into that Mafia boss. Alright, so we're getting more of Bonolenov's abilities, explanation, metamorphose, an ability that allows Bonolenov to transform into someone he's spoken with. Okay, that former Mafia boss from York New City. He can maintain the appearance for roughly as long as he spent face to face with that person. That's not a long time. There's no size limit to the transformation, but Bonolenov believes that the shorter the target is compared to himself, the shorter the amount of time he can maintain the transformation. Okay. So we might have a battle, Bonolenov or Hisoka this chapter, or maybe if Bonolenov can hang on long enough, Crawler going again. That mind reading lady blew my identity, so I had to kill her. I need that IV drip dude to lead me up. So he's okay, but what if they find the body? They're not going to blame Hisoka, right? You Hisoka? And, no, actually, I'm imposter disguised as Hisoka. Lol. And then down to the ground. That was that my voice just now? Shit, I've been found out. Okay, so he's revealed his true voice. That guy on the IV drip must have heard it too. Are you Hisoka, right? Perhaps you didn't hear me. So only the user and the target hear the inner voice. Oh wow. Thud. Are you alright? He said he's a Hisoka, didn't he? Wrong, he's a fake. So he can transform, but the other guy can hear the inner. So they've realized it's a fake. He was trying to deceive us. Must be a Healey or a troop member. Either way, we can't let this slide. Inform Heinrei immediately. Let's rip him to pieces. Oh, I see. That's too bad. And so now he's back in the Mafia guy. Then I disguised myself as the woman I killed and tricked the IV guy into going to the theater. Oh shit, that was him. Okay, I killed the woman. And he's out. So Bonolenov back in the casino area should be fine, right? From his perspective, her death shouldn't seem linked to her altercation with me. If all goes well, they'll think she was killed after they parted ways. Even if I'm wrong, surely the Mafia wouldn't get their forces and march up to Tier 1 just to kill Hisoka, right? Maybe, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I could just ask the boss, but I'd like things and others to be the ones to handle Hisoka. We all know how much Shalnak and Kortopi's deaths affected the boss, and he knows we know, which is why he tries to act all nonchalant. We're caught in a vicious circle. It's obvious the boss wants to settle things with his own hands, and that the treasure he came to steal is a page 1 that'll ensure Hisoka stays dead this time. What does he want? What ability does Crollo want? And that's why everyone wants to kill him first, before the boss kills him for good. Damn. I mean, just let Crollo kill him. Like, none of them stand a chance against Hisoka. What ability could Crollo want? Probably Krabika's ability. Who else on the ship? Crollo, I know why you left the ninth spot vacant. Once Hisoka's dealt with, let's put an end to this masquerade. It's been 10 years since the brutal killing of the Mama Help Foundation's chairman, Mr. Lisnorf, who was dedicated to providing aid to underprivileged children. Damn, it's very sad. Yet the killer is still at large. Reflecting back on his achievements, we found a renewed sense of admiration for the late Mr. Lisnorf, as well as a call to action for the authorities who apprehend the despicable culprit. And probably Crollo killed him because he's just a fucking savage. Pretty cool image of Crollo. Wasn't this the case in which the initial report contained misinformation causing them to keep fixing it? Must spell trouble for them if the perp got caught. Shady as hell. Philanthropist meeting an untimely end. Untimely end. Lol. Funny how some sheep bundle accept what they see in the media. And then something I'd like to confirm. So we're going back to the bureau guy and Nobunaga. And Nobunaga says, yeah, you guys and Zilu have been dealing with Healey for a while, right? No, Healey got a new boss recently. The bureau goes, and Nobunaga replies, I see then it's hard for you to anticipate what the other side is thinking. Pretty much, he replies, and Nobunaga says, and it would also be hard for you to notice they no longer operate as a mafia family, right? What are you getting at? The guard goes. Nobunaga replies, exactly what I said. Can the group aboard this ship really be called Healey? Thoughts? And it looks at him. It's an interesting idea. If they aren't the real Healey, then who are they? The other bureau guy says, and Four Eyes replies, they were there at the formal succession ceremony with our boss, but the other family. Suppose their old boss was actually manipulated by an inability, which induced a deadly illness. Thinks goes, what kind of person is the current Healey boss? A young woman named Morena, descended from the royal family but not eligible for succession. It's a Kaken tradition to name a royal with no right to the throne as the boss of each family member. Damn. So she's a known entity, but like you said, we don't know her well enough to understand her true intentions. In short, officially speaking, they are the Healey, but their real goal remains a mystery. Did you guys discover something? Nobunaga replies, nothing too concrete, but I figured something out by fighting them. And he goes, at first glance, it looks like they just do as they please. I mean, the guy in the wall was basically asking to be killed. But when we infiltrated their hideout, their actions seemed coordinated as if they had specific orders. Seems like they operate more or less the same way we do. Their boss sets the strategy, then they individually set on specific tactics. The two questions are A, for what purpose, and B, what orders are they following? If their goal is to take down the other families, then I'd understand killing Mafia members. But then why kill seamlessly unrelated passengers? And the other Mafia boss says, who knows, maybe their purpose is something else. Exactly, Nobunaga replies, the Healey are on track to destroy everything. And they looked a bit shocked. Everything, Nobunaga says, yes, everyone aboard this ship, including the royals, in the other words, Kaken itself, they are fucking crazy. They may be multiple purposes. That said, a setting like this passenger ship is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for them. In order to gain strength needed to destroy everything, they need to kill people to acquire that power. Using sacrifices to obtain supernatural powers, it's a tried and true formula. You guys know about vows and limitations, right? Thinks goes. They want to kill everyone anywhere, so they make number of people killed conditioned to produce powerful Nen. I'm in no position to talk, but that's pretty messed up. Yeah, it's deranged for sure. I'm not just talking about Healey, the Mafia guy says. You guys are just as bad for coming up with the idea. Our organization was twisted from the get-go, but we still take pride in supporting Kaken from the shadows by maintaining the balance. The conflict is always the last resort and mainly used as a deterrent, and we see civilians as customers, not targets. And this guy just having a thought. I get it now. They present themselves as Healey, but inside there's something else entirely. Completely different from the Kaken Mafia. And through a door, the Cha-R and the ZU families will support you fully. Crush the Healey for us. Damn. Well, there you go. The majority wins. Well, go on ahead then. Nobunaga goes, inform Heinrei and the rest of the troop. Well, the three of the strongest troop members beside Crollo. What will you do now? Our young ones will go fetch them. And he goes, this isn't looking good for you, Morena. These guys are likely to reach you sooner than expected. Damn. So the troop are going to take out Morena and the Healey. They previously took out that crazy assassin in the last run, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. and it looks like at this stage, Hisoka and Bonolenov, the next matchup, before, I think it really seems like a couple of troop members gonna battle Hisoka. They're gonna die. Crowley's gonna get whatever ability it is. Could it be Krupika's ability, something else? And then it's gonna be another battle between Hisoka and Crowley. So that's gonna be interesting. The game's only just begun, but you may have to play your Joker already. And then bam, Morena. Silent bitch. Seems like a funeral procession is being held for Hulkenberg. It's very, very crazy smile. There will be a large crowd, so it's perfect for opportunity. Are you up for it? Yeah. Thanks to everyone's cooperation, I've leveled up a ton. It has a kind of similar look to Razor, this guy, Dogman, but nah. I mean, the hair's even similar, but there's no way. I can smell a person's Nen type within a 5-meter radius and how proficient they are within 2 meters. So he's pretty strong, level 62 out of Morena's 100 scale. If I get close enough to sniff their head, I can identify them 100%. I'll definitely find them. And we have Morena here in their hideout. If our dog successfully locates a target, he'll fire the signal, and that will mark the beginning of the end. Alright, I'm pumped, but the odds of them wanting to join us after hearing our plan are kind of slim, no? Morena replies, yep, that's why we have to make sure they don't say no. And let's go, Sodom. How should I signal to you once I find the target? I'll be next to you, so just subtly point at him and I'll take care of the rest. The condition for my kidnapping ability hinges on the target not having learned Nen yet, so I should be able to bring them in by myself. Morena, where did the others go? They're grinding in the processing area to get revenge on ZU's Heinrei. Damn, they're going after Heinrei. They're getting stronger. Wow, a lot of dead bodies in the background. Well, just like Morena said, level 51's dope, bro. Time for a Mafia hunt. Let's go. Okay, so Morena's goons are gonna take on Heinrei from the ZU family. The Chaha and the ZU family combined with the troop to take out Morena's Healey family. So getting interesting. Who's going to attack first? And then you see the Mafia member leading the troop this door. Alright, from here on out, things may get a bit intense. What is this? Hisoka and the spiders make their moves. Yeah, damn, this is interesting because Hisoka's in level 1. Are they going to interact? Chapter ends. What sight awaits Nobunaga and the others? The succession war wages on. So they're seeing something beyond the door. Man, let's see what people are saying about this chapter. Let me know your thoughts. Pretty cool chapter. Pretty cool chapter. Don't worry about this stupid bitch in the UFC. Also, just quietly, how fucking dope is Togashi's new drawing with the Hunter exam? That was pretty sick this week. I'll take the rereading chapters, it's easy to see why most people thought it was Chrollo or the real Hisoka. Not only was the mannerism spot on, Bonolenov replicated Hisoka's aura. Yeah. My bad, Bono. I didn't know you were like that. Yeah. Damn, that's a fucking funny. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, oh, because, man, Bonolenov really playing a number on us. Like, obviously, before reading Bonolenov there, like, I was just like, Hisoka fucking playing poker. So Hisoka never met a Chimera ant, so he dismissed them as mere animals. If he actually interacted with them, yeah, who gives a shit about that though? The troop are treating them as a warm-up. It's obvious there is an antagonist that is only there to be knocked down to establish the troop's power level. The Shadow Beast will like this. That's very true. I do not get this feeling when looking at Morena. Takashi writing for this reveal was seriously impressive. Rereading that in part 393 makes it seem so obvious to me. With hindsight, the thing hit between this moment. Okay. Oh, this is the dead bodies. Did you guys talk after I was knocked out? He was on the way to see a movie. He asked me what I wanted to see. Oh, damn. I looked away and he knocked me out. Shit. So Takashi foreshadowing that from the last run. Between the moment and the next scene where Lynch is mysteriously not present. And of course, that Bonolov's response makes the most sense with Lynch having activated the ability right before. So that was a reflex. So, what do you want? He's far more powerful than Lynch. This pressure, more importantly, this overwhelming aura. He's the real deal. Damn. So yeah, Bonolenov getting Hisoka's aura on point. Bonolenov spent time with Hisoka. He knows what kinks he's into. That reflects on the aura. So rereading right, true sequence of Bono's interaction as fake Hisoka with Lynch and Zakuro was after knocking them out. Disguised as Zakuro confirmed with Lynch that she knew he was a fake. Kill her, disguise as Lynch, and lie that he was the real Hisoka and set up a meeting in the theater. Disguise as Hisoka again, gain access to the VIP thanks to Heinrei. Go to VIP tier as Hisoka, confirm he is there. So that's the plan. No sense to be mentioned. Anybody have thoughts about the philanthropist being mentioned on TV having something to do with Sasura's death? The way he specifically cited as working with underprivileged children, right in the same panel as Hisoka looking. That is a good point. The guy on the TV is the guy who was directly involved with Sarah's murder. He has the same nose bulge. It could be very much. Saw another discussion about that. If it is Sarah's killer, the same person is shown in the car, in the pages, in the leading up to her death. So Corollo's going there to kill this guy's. He's already dead. I forgot about that. But, yeah, they're just honoring this guy because he's on the surface a great person, apparently. But yeah, I would like to apologize to theory crafters, as I believe in Hisoka is not Hisoka theory. This was because of 2 reasons. Okay, that's fine. Pretty surprising Bonolenov used that one guy from the York New arc named Al, yeah? Yeah, I mean, this is a good point. Hisoka knows this former member Al of the York New Mafia. He's dead. So if Hisoka sees him, he's going to think, okay, Bonolenov, got ya, dead. As usual, so many things to talk about. Level 51 Morena soldiers, the Healey being different things is interesting. Their target at the funeral, what the fuck is their big plan that needs a huge crowd? Holberg planning his huge soul swapping plan. Hisoka was actually Bonolenov. Hisoka confirmed not into scallies or threesomes, lol. Happy to see Bonolenov. Wonder who that nenless person people is that they're talking about. Maybe they just assume this person doesn't have nen. I was thinking they're looking for specific types that they'll somehow manipulate to join their plan. Okay. Exorcists are going to be extremely high demand during this. Healey and the Cropper have methods to develop a strong exorcist in a hurry, and possibly Zhang Li and other guardian spirit beasts. Miranda being level 45 of 51, apparently leading to an extra power up, has some interesting implications. They're probably at least as powerful as Henry right now, at least in terms of aura. They may not have good fundamentals experience, but they could probably 3v1 Henry. I think Pakunobu and Shalnak's numbers were never revealed, but I believe it can be assumed that she's number 9, since that number would presumably be the one that went unfilled the longest since Uvo was filled. The other unrevealed number was 6. Lynch being killed is such a shame, but I suppose she brought it on herself. I mean, such a minor character, who cares? Okay, so Corolla's looking to steal a specific ability that will be sure Hisoka stays dead, and Marina is trying to kidnap someone and make that person join Healey. The fact that these two plot points were introduced in the same chapter makes me think they're related in some way. Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. Who do people think it is? Doesn't make sense to me. Crowley mentioned the Kakin treasure first to Shao, and at the point in time Hisoka was 100% dead. Bono might be wrong here, considering the info on Sarasa's killer was broadcast on the Kakin ship. It's not too big a leap of logic that he might have associates in the Kakin royal family Crowley wants to get to. Maybe it's a new character completely. It's my personal belief that the Prince Hisoka has connections with Prince Tyson. Hisoka is obviously not the kind of person who has deep social connections, so the only way he could have made contact with Prince would be through the bodyguard application process. Maybe, I mean, I think he's just snuck on board. Probably easiest, because then it's lodged that he's a bodyguard. Hisoka can easily apply for a position on the 6 princes available. Only Prince Tyson and Queen Oito conducted in-person interviews. I believe that Hisoka deliberately selected one of the 2 interview options because he wanted to form a connection without becoming a bodyguard. Becoming a bodyguard means going through a vetting process. Prince Tyson is complete into hot guy, so I imagine he'd be fawning over Hisoka. I imagine if Hisoka requested a staff position on tier 1, I'm sure that Prince Tyson would pull some strings. But at the same time, why would Tyson let him roam for free in tier 1 for God knows how long instead of entertaining her as a part of her harem? It's true. I don't mind playing with myself. Hisoka knows someone is disguised as him. Death flags for Bono. Yeah, I mean, I think Bono's gone next chapter. But you're always number 2, Bono. You're always number 2. The art on Hisoka's introduction is so good. Yeah, just the nose at the start. Like, this just... Man, this is great. Like, you have the nose here. Like, oh, it's obvious. And then you have this fucking... You have the nose that looks similar to that. This is fucking peak. Yeah, and then bang, you go into it. Hisoka, absolute savage. Misha is a post-mortem Nen ghost, acts as ZU's crime scene cleaner by animating dead bodies of their enemies and targets, chapter 392. But she also likely animates the bodies of ZU's fallen for the same purpose. She can even get them to talk to throw off law enforcement and witnesses, but if she can make the dead speak lies, maybe she can get them to speak the truth. If so, Henry and Zakuro may soon know who really killed Lynch. Maybe. My favorite member of Dogman, Gelato, and that woman who we apparently don't know their name yet. She may be at some point. Kind of sad Lynch just did. Why are so many people, like, it's just a minor character, like, introduced a couple of times. Get ready for more deaths, like, you know. My boy Nobunaga flexing his brain, yeah. Nobunaga, I still want to see... I wouldn't mind Nobunaga dying, because even... Like, if he fights Hisoka to try and avenge him, then for Uvo, that ends his plot kind of in a way, which would be nice to see, and more reason for Hisoka to seek revenge, or Crollo to get revenge. Hanapita lists Shao or Paku as the previous 9 spot. Someone help clarify Bonolen's mention of Crollo keeping it vacant. I don't think it was either Shao or Sarasa. The numbered tattoos started only after the spider proper formation. The way Bono speaks, it implies that he personally witnessed and understands Crollo's attachment to that number. It's a number that was never filled in after vacancy. Unlike 4, 8, 11, which had the same timing as 9, it wasn't Shalnak, since Bono said his name proper earlier in thought. So yeah, it is 9 Paku, you know. So Prince Hisoka's contact with maybe Lazarus, there's more to him, and this is where we'll start to see more tinfoil hat. He's beyond Sun, he's a secret Nen user, and is even behind Silent Majority. Tinfoil hat. Yeah, I love how this guy's brought back this week. So Lynch dies, Zakura gets knocked down. The dog's just... I'm not sure what Tintor Heart. So this Dogman ability will be very important for identifying the person Morena is after. Bonolenov is acting this close to dying. If he can successfully contact Nobunaga's group somehow, there's a chance they'll drop this Healey side quest and beeline for tier 1. That would be awesome to see. I mean, instead of leaving Seri to be the one to finish off Morena. That is, yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, so awesome chapter. I think I'll end it there. So a lot happening next week. The troop are gonna take out the Healey and Morena. Will they get there in time? Will Bonolenov, go to tier 1, find Hisoka, contact Nobunaga? Will that happen? Will the troop ditch the Morena mission and go to kill Hisoka? Morena going after someone to kidnap. Could that likely be the person Corolla is after for an ability to add to the book? A lot of new points, and there's not even mentioning Hulkenberg last week, currently nearly dead. Well, he did die, and now he's in Balsamico's body. What's going to happen with him? And Benjamin, now that Benjamin's ability, well, technically Balsamico's still alive, but there's still that plot point there. And then you have the Bureau member with leave the ship with the Kacho ghost and the other girl. So that's interesting. And if Lizarov will go there to get out as well. So there's a lot happening at the moment. I think next week's still on the troop and Bonolenov is the main thing, and Morena. So awesome stuff. I end that there, but thanks for watching. Make sure to share the video. Comment your thoughts down below. Awesome chapter. I'd love to know what all you thought of it. Awesome to see Hisoka back. Like the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day.